Aldershot, one of Britain's most famous garrison towns, and what better place to come to find out more about the role of women in the military? Buller Barracks is home to 101 military working dogs, and I met up with one of the women here and her dog to find out more about the part they have to play in Afghanistan. This may look like a vicious attack, but it is part of Figo's essential training. His handler, Private Sian Bevan, has been in the army for 3 years, and she told me more about what it was like working with protection dogs on the front line.
Protection dogs are used for camp security. So, for instance, Camp Bastion, we will patrol certain areas that, which need high security, and what we do is patrol the wire, looking for any potential gaps, holes, or intruders entering the fence. So obviously if someone doesn't get in and is stealing sensitive material or whatever, we can release the dog to apprehend them. That's the last possible solution to do. And basically if he tries to injure myself or a colleague or the dog will attack him. What you're doing is very sort of out there. You're out on the front line pretty much. Do you ever feel afraid? I'm not lying to you, the first couple of patrols I went out on, I was absolutely pooing my pants, is that. I was really, really nervous.
Do you think you'd have been less scared if you were a guy?
No. I've heard a lot of, even infanteers say to me, you know, when you go out on the ground, if you're not scared or nervous, there's something wrong with you. When I went out on the bazaar and doing the patrols, I'm looked on as a foreign body basically, because obviously it's basically men and I was the only female, so I did get a lot of attention, but obviously with my dog there I felt a lot safer. I used to have children following me, young fighting age males following me, possibly young fighting age males following me, and it just feels you're just so much safer with a dog. But it is hard because obviously you don't it's very often you see the women, you don't really see them, and like obviously they stare at us because I'm white, I'm British and I'm female.
There is no doubt that the work that Private Bevan and Figo do is vital to the war effort. According to the Ministry of Defence, there are roughly 950 women serving out in Afghanistan, each one making an important contribution.